Hey, I wanted to talk to you about who is running our country. And because I'm traveling, I'm not able to do a whole lot like my usual videos, giving you lots of good visuals. However, I did discover a visual right here in my own car. This is a Camry, and it's a hybrid, which means it sometimes runs on the gasoline engine and sometimes it runs on the electrical battery. So the little box in the center will tell me what I'm driving on, and sometimes it'll show the engine, which is in the upper part, and sometimes it will show the battery in the lower right. Now, in the lower left, that's the wheels. So, right now I'm sitting here with the car on, and it's in idle, and the wheels are not spinning, so you don't see arrows going to the wheels. So, for example, if I put it in drive right now, it might show that the battery is running the car because it's not going very fast. I'm in a parking lot. However, if I begin to get out on the road, it will probably show the engine, the gasoline powered engine is running the car. And sometimes it alternates very quickly between the battery and the engine, showing arrows pointing down in the lower left to the wheels, showing who is running the car. Is it the gasoline powered engine, or is it the electrical battery? Now you might be wondering the same question: who the heck is really running the country? And ultimately, you'll never really know for sure the individuals. But one thing I can tell you is that ultimately we are under the power of the devil. And the devil runs this world. So at times the devil will be running the world, and that'll be like the gasoline powered engine kicking in. And other times you'll leave it to the powers and principalities and the demons, and that'll be like the electrical battery kicking in. He is the prince of this world. And the Bible tells us also that the whole world lieth in the power of the evil one. But what ultimately needs to be realized is this: there is someone who is seated on a throne, and I'm seated here at the driver's seat, so you can see my feet, my big boots. And ultimately, if I decide to pull over and push that button there, the power button, everything will go off. So God is seated on his throne. And when God decides enough is enough, the end will come. And that will be the start of what's called the New Age. And the New Age is basically just eternity beginning. So right now, this age is, you might say, a temporal age. But when God decides to push that button, the temporal age will end and the eternal age will begin. And that's where you'll have the final judgment, and you'll have the great resurrection, and then you'll have the heavens and the earth will change to the new heavens and the new earth. and then all eternity will begin. Of course, the devil will be thrown into the lake of fire, and the key will be thrown away, and he will not escape. And all those who are to be in perdition or fire or hell will not escape. So it's a very, very serious time. And it's why there's so much discussion about what's called the New World Order, the Novus Ordo Seclorum, on the back of the $1 bill in Latin phrase, the New World of the Seclorum, and that's often translated as age. Okay? So the New World Order is basically the devil saying he's going to push his button and he's going to claim eternity. But we know by the Bible that is not true. That only God is truly at the wheel. Only God, the Heavenly Father, is truly at the wheel. He and He alone controls everything. So be aware that when your life is in God's hands, everything is fine, no matter who is president, no matter what happens around you or what hoax is being imposed upon you. Because God, our Heavenly Father, controls everything. And He's like the one at the helm, or the one at the, the driver's seat. And He's the one that has access to the button. So when our Heavenly Father says the end of the world, and He shuts off the power for the temporal age, but then He begins the new age, or He begins eternity. And the power is on. So if I put it into drive or reverse, you will see. Okay, so you see now the display is lit. I'm in drive, but I'll put it back into park. Okay, so when the Heavenly Father says the time has begun, that means that the new age will begin whenever He says so. He sits on the throne and controls the power button for the end of this age, the close of this age, the temporal age, and then the beginning of the new age, or eternity. So I'd like to thank you for watching. This is not exactly what I was going to say, but I think I was led to say this for right now, and I have another thought in mind. I'll share that with you in another video. Thank you for watching.